Hey there, YouTube fam. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of ancient history. Get ready to embark on a journey back in time as we explore the intriguing Mesopotamian civilization. So, let's get started. Mesopotamia, often referred to as the cradle of civilization, was located in the fertile lands between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, in what is now modern-day Iraq. This ancient civilization thrived for thousands of years, from around 3500 BCE to 539 BCE. It left behind a rich legacy that still influences our world today. Mesopotamia was not a unified empire, but rather a collection of city-states. These city-states, such as Ur, Babylon, and Nineveh, were ruled by powerful kings who controlled the region. They built impressive cities with towering ziggurats, which were massive step temples serving as religious, administrative, and cultural centers. Each city-state had its own unique characteristics and contributed to the overall tapestry of Mesopotamian civilization. One of the most significant contributions of the Mesopotamian civilization was the invention of writing. They developed the world's first writing system called cuneiform. Using a stylus, they made wedge-shaped marks on clay tablets, creating a means of communication and record-keeping. This breakthrough allowed for the recording of laws, literature, and historical events. Some of the earliest known literary works, such as the Epic of Gilgamesh, were written in cuneiform. Speaking of laws, Mesopotamia is famous for Hammurabi's Code, one of the earliest known legal codes in history. Hammurabi, the king of Babylon, established a set of laws to govern his people. This code was based on the principle of an eye for an eye, and covered various aspects of life, including trade, family, and property rights. It provided a standardized set of rules and punishments, promoting justice and order within the society. Mesopotamians were skilled in irrigation techniques, which allowed them to harness the power of the rivers and transform the arid land into fertile fields. They built canals, dikes, and reservoirs to control the water flow, ensuring a steady supply for agriculture. This innovation not only supported their growing population, but also led to surplus food production. The Fertile Crescent, as this area is often called, became a hub of agricultural activity, producing crops such as barley, wheat, dates, and vegetables. Now, let's talk about one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. These lush, terraced gardens were a marvel of engineering and beauty. They were built by King Nebuchadnezzar II to please his wife, who longed for the greenery of her homeland. Although their existence is debated, the Hanging Gardens remain an iconic symbol of Mesopotamian ingenuity. The gardens were said to be constructed with a sophisticated irrigation system that lifted water from the Euphrates River to the terraces above. Mesopotamians were also pioneers in the field of astronomy. They believed that celestial events and the movements of the stars held great significance. They meticulously observed the night sky and developed a calendar based on lunar cycles. This knowledge of astronomy helped them navigate the vast deserts and plan agricultural activities. They also created some of the earliest star charts and identified constellations, which played a crucial role in their religious and cultural practices. Mesopotamian art and sculpture were heavily influenced by their religious beliefs. They created intricate carvings and statues depicting gods, goddesses, and mythical creatures. These artworks were often found in temples and palaces, showcasing the civilization's devotion to their deities. The art also included detailed reliefs that depicted scenes of everyday life, battles, and significant historical events, providing a visual narrative of their culture and achievements. Mesopotamia was also a hub of trade and commerce. The city-states were strategically located along major trade routes, which allowed them to engage in lucrative trade with neighboring regions. They exported goods such as textiles, pottery, and metalwork, while importing valuable resources like timber, precious stones, and metals. This trade network extended as far as the Indus Valley in Egypt, demonstrating the far-reaching influence of Mesopotamian civilization. Religion played a central role in Mesopotamian society. The Mesopotamians worshipped a pantheon of gods and goddesses, each with specific roles and attributes. They built magnificent temples known as ziggurats, which were dedicated to their deities. These temples were not only places of worship, but also served as centers of learning and community activities. Priests played a significant role in society, performing rituals and maintaining the temples. The Mesopotamians made significant advancements in science and mathematics. They developed a base 60 numeral system, which is still used today to measure time 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour. Their mathematical knowledge was applied in various fields, including architecture, engineering, and astronomy. They also devised early forms of geometry to survey land and construct their impressive buildings. Despite its many achievements, Mesopotamian civilization also faced its fair share of challenges. The city-states were often engaged in conflicts with one another, vying for power and resources. Invasions by outside forces, such as the Assyrians and the Persians, also posed a constant threat. These conflicts influenced the political landscape and led to the rise and fall of various city-states throughout Mesopotamian history. In 539 BCE, the Persian Empire conquered Mesopotamia, bringing an end to the ancient civilization. However, its legacy continued to live on. The Mesopotamians' contributions to art, architecture, literature, and governance laid the foundation for future civilizations, including the Greeks and Romans. Their influence can still be seen in modern legal systems, astronomical studies, and agricultural practices. Let's take a closer look at daily life in Mesopotamia. The Mesopotamians were skilled craftsmen, producing pottery, textiles, and metalwork. Their markets were bustling centers of trade, where people could buy and sell goods. Social structure was hierarchical, with kings and priests at the top, followed by merchants, artisans, and farmers. Despite the challenges of living in a harsh environment, the Mesopotamians created a vibrant and dynamic society. Education was highly valued in Mesopotamian society. Schools, known as edubas, were established to teach young scribes the art of writing. These schools also taught mathematics, literature, and science. One of the most famous pieces of Mesopotamian literature is the Epic of Gilgamesh, which tells the story of a heroic king's quest for immortality. This epic provides valuable insights into the beliefs and values of Mesopotamian culture. Mesopotamian civilization was truly a cradle of innovation, where writing, law, and advanced irrigation systems emerged. Their contributions laid the foundation for future civilizations and shaped the course of human history. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the ancient world of Mesopotamia. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. Let us know in the comments which ancient civilization you'd like us to explore next. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.